256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Have you thought about death in a good way? Where death lives order, peace, and tranquility in your family. Where your wishes are followed to the letter. Where your wife and children are not disturbed. And where your greedy relatives cannot take over. And have you thought about death in a bad way? Where violence and strife follow immediately after your death. Where your relatives fight over your dead body. Where your wife and children are left out in the cold. Where your greedy relatives steal everything you've ever worked for.
The difference is in making a will. Be prudent, be responsible, be loving, be foresighted, and show it by writing your will, the last and lasting gift to your family. This message is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, with support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF.
Rock Point 256.
Happy New Year! Welcome to Rock Point 256 once again. We are glad you're with us this year. Today, we'll be listening to episode 406. Please increase the volume of your radio and enjoy what we have in stock for you today.
Yeah, as you get set, let's first have a recap of episode 405.
Dewo was offered 30 more cows as Damali's bride price.
So, how many cows do you have in mind for your beautiful Damali?
Well, if we are an ordinary family, I would ask for 2 cows. But because I know my in-laws well, I know they can afford 4 cows.
4? Is that the final figure?
I mean, I can't ask for more. In fact, I thought that I had been given all the bride price already.
Now, Deo, these people are not doing you a favor. How many times have I told you that? Ask for whatever is in your heart because you deserve it. You are the father of a very beautiful daughter.
Well, if they gave me 1 more to make 5 cows, I would collapse. Do you think they can manage 5? Or I'm just asking for too much?
Well, they are offering you 30 cows.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Peter found Mega with a naked man in her house.
Who is that in the house, Mega? Eh? Is that the reason you are standing at the door and you don't want me to enter the house?
Mega, come get me a towel. I need to deal with that man.
I'm coming, Ricky. Just give me a minute. I'll handle it.
Does that mean he's naked? Oh, Meg, did he spend the night with you? Ricky? Get out of my way, Meg. I need to see this for myself. Get out, get out, get out. And who are you, useless man, eh? Do you know that Mega is a married woman?
My name is Ricky, and as far as I'm concerned, Mega is not married. Mega is my girlfriend.
And now, on Rock Point 256, episode 406.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Pamela, I thought you had the first lesson in primary 6. Is something wrong?
I just need 2 minutes of your time, Headmaster.
Do you realize that you are 10 minutes late?
I was actually in class, but the pupils told me something that I needed to cross-check with you immediately.
But honestly, couldn't it wait until break time?
I'm sorry, but it couldn't wait.
Did a student die? What now?
It's Damali, sir.
Come on, don't be stupid. You cannot waste the precious time of a whole class because of 1 pupil.
I'm sorry, but I needed to cross-check with you first. What they told me left me too restless to continue with the lesson.
I don't see anything restless in a father picking his child from school.
So it's actually true?
You amaze me, Pamela. It is not like Damali is your child. Dewo and Damali actually stay in the same home. Do you know that?
Of course I do, but I suspect that Dewo picked Damali from school behind Peace's back.
And how is that any of your business?
Headmaster, sir, this is exactly what I've been laboring to explain to you. Dewo plans to marry off Damali.
And how do you know?
I have been to their home several times, and peace has come to me several times, distraught because Damali's father has taken her out of school.
I am not surprised that Mama Prisca beat you up. You overly poke your nose into your people's domestic issues.
Damali is a brilliant child.
Well, she may be, but her father has taken her out of school for reasons that he knows best. Who are you to contradict the father of the child?
I am her teacher.
You are nobody's teacher right now. You are not even in your class. Your class is waiting for you, probably being unruly right now.
Sir.
Shall I face the parents rushing to complain because their teacher is not teaching them? Would you rather...
I just want to clarify, sir.
No, Pamela. Go to your class. I do not want to hear anything more from you.
But, sir, is it true that you escorted Deo to pick Damali from the class?
He wanted his child. I had to get her.
Headmaster, you should at least have talked him out of that decision.
I do not have to explain myself to you. But if you must know, I tried to advise him in vain.
Deo is completely wrong, sir. I don't think the school should assist him in his wrong decision.
Wrong action? Wrong action?
It is wrong, sir. Damali should be in school.
Just as you should be in your class teaching, Pamela. Now go. Otherwise, I shall issue a warning letter for missing a lesson.
Oh, John, good to see you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Mama Sam.
Just wait here. Let me get you a seat.
The weather. It's really hot these days.
Should I get you a glass of water also?
That would be great. I'm so thirsty.
It's windy as well. I wonder when we shall get rain.
I think you are among the few women who still put their drinking water in smoked pots. I don't know when I last tasted such water.
Oh, thank you.
I'm here to find out why Peter did not come to the boat. We were supposed to be on the lake already. What's the matter, Mama Sam? Is Peter okay?
Peter has become weird. It's like he has lost interest in everything around him.
What do you mean? What can keep a grown man with children to feed from working?
Hey, he doesn't eat. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't talk. He just lies on the bed and stares at the ceiling.
Come on, Mama Sam. Maybe he's in pain.
He doesn't seem to be in any physical pain of any sort.
Really?
He walks to the toilet normally. He just seems to have voluntarily shut from everything around him.
Maybe he's depressed.
I really can't tell because he isn't talking to me.
Is there any family crisis or a debt or a problem that he's worried about?
I don't know of any such thing, John.
But Mama Sam, Peter's condition sounds serious to me. Yet I found you whistling while doing your work. Have you informed his parents?
His parents probably made him strange like this, John.
So where is he?
You want to see him?
Of course. He could have even committed suicide while you were outside here whistling.
I doubt that.
So where is he now? I should see him.
He's in the bedroom. Come, let's go.
Is your mother in, Diana?
Oh, Uncle Steve, you really scared me.
But this is a market. How could you not expect someone to come from behind you?
I don't know why I got scared.
So, where is your mother?
She went to the new latrines at the end of the market.
But Diana, how many times should I tell you that you shouldn't be so blunt as to tell people that I am in the toilet? Can't you just say that I have gone somewhere and I am coming back soon?
Sorry, Mother.
Your sorries also come too fast. I'm not sure you mean them because you keep repeating the same mistake.
Mama Prisca, the girl has already understood. Leave her.
Well, Steve, how are you today?
I'm fine, Mama Prisca.
So, what have you come to buy from me today?
Actually, I haven't come to buy.
Hey.
I came to see you.
Hey, let me first attend to the other customer who is checking out my things before coming back to your gossip.
Gossip?
First, excuse me.
How much is this Good News Bible, Madam?
It's 10,000 shillings, madam.
Can I have it at 7,000?
10,000 shillings is my last price.
Well then.
But I wish you would take the new international version. It has better English.
I'm taking the Good News Bible for my teenage son.
Okay.
I want him to start reading it.
Okay, thanks for the business. Meanwhile, I also have study Bibles that help explain verses that you don't understand.
I'll come and check them out next time, madam. Thank you.
Okay. So what were you saying, Steve?
I was saying that I'm not here to gossip. And I'm a little offended by that.
Well, tell me, aren't you here to tell me something to do with the school or even my daughter Diana?
Well, not exactly.
So what is it?
It's about Mama JB.
Don't you see? You have probably come to drive Mama JB's point home. I knew it.
Well, I'm only saying that we really care about you, Mama Prisca. And it's the reason we keep trying to convince you to take Diana back to school. But the way you harassed Mama JB wasn't good.
Exactly as I had predicted. This is about you people poking your nostrils in my family decisions.
But you can't be so harsh and unyielding, Mama Prisca.
Don't I have a right to do with my daughter as I please, without you people breathing down my neck?
Well, we're just begging you, Mama Prisca, to let the girl go to school.
If it pleases you, I will let her sit her final exams since she had already registered for them.
That will be great. And will you consider making amends with Mama JB? You really made her feel so bad.
That should teach Mama JB to stay far from my daughter's business. And as you can see, you need to leave because I have another customer, Steve.
Peter! Come on, Peter. What is it? Are you okay?
Why are you here, John?
Come on, Peter. You didn't come to the lake, so I had to come look for you.
As you can see, I am fine.
Sure? Then why didn't you come to work?
I'm just not feeling well.
Then you should have at least gone to the hospital for a checkup. You didn't even call me or Blasio to inform us. Your wife?
Hey, buddy, it's not a health issue.
Then what is it?
Can't I rest from my work without being questioned by everyone? I'm on leave, John.
Leave? Do fishermen get leave? And well, don't you think it would be polite to inform us if you needed time off to rest?
Well, now you're informed. I am taking some rest off work.
I doubt that is the reason you are suddenly not eating or getting out of the house.
Who told you I'm not eating?
Look at you, Peter. You have lost weight from the time I last saw you.
I don't think that my weight should be any of your business.
Come on, Peter. We need to get to the bottom of this issue. It's what friends are for. What's bothering you?
Well, it is Blasio's debt.
Come on. We are way ahead of our scheduled payment to Blasio, and we are almost completing that loan. Come on, Peter.
Well, John, it is Mega.
Why hadn't I even thought of that? Where is she meanwhile?
She left.
What?
Can you imagine? I am very heartbroken.
But you see, Mega is a young woman. You did not meet her expectations. She thought that you were going to send off Mama Sam.
Leaving was not fine. I had promised to find her a place away from Mama Sam.
Well, cut your losses. Maybe you can rent for her like you had promised. But for now, we need to work, Peter. You can go talk to her later.
That's not all, John.
What do you mean?
I found a man naked in Mega's room.
Jesus Christ.
I think someone is misleading my Meg. I don't know who it is.
Come on, Peter. Mega is not a child to be misled just like that.
What does that mean?
Maybe she has been having an affair with this man after all. Do you think that she just started something overnight with this man?
I doubt that.
These things happen all the time, Peter.
Don't you listen to the news?
But how could Mega do this to me? Eh? After all I did for her?
Now that's the last thing you should think about. Just forget her and move on. It's good we warned you.
Oh, Mega, why did you do this to me?
Oh, hell, Peter. Man, this is crazy. It's not as if I didn't give you 100 warnings. The things end in tears. You'll get over it. Come, let's go. Let's go to work.
Hey, my God. Denzo. Why order for 5 bottles of beer at a go?
You would do the same if you were in my shoes, Monday.
Not me. So what's the occasion?
It's time for celebration.
Now what can you be celebrating, surely?
You will actually join me when you hear the celebration.
I doubt that.
It's just that my friends are not here. Otherwise, we would have danced till morning. Yay!
What's the occasion, Denzo?
I have been made co-administrator with Judith. Just the two of us.
You are lying.
And why would I lie?
Because it can't be true.
Well, it is.
How did you pull that off now? I'm amazed. Now I need a whiskey.
See?
So, how did you do it, Denzo?
Well, at the last meeting, I spelled it out clearly that there was no way I was going to sit by and watch Judith, who had already demonstrated that she doesn't appreciate my turning up to claim inheritance, be sole administrator.
Just that?
And then remember that I went to the Administrator General's office to process the administrator's position.
How does that come in?
Well, the Administrator General told Judith that I had gone there. He advised her to be co-administrator with me.
So going to Matari helped somehow?
Not somehow, Monday. It helped a lot. It showed the family that I am serious about my inheritance and I cannot be underestimated to do anything.
I am listening.
Well, the last family meeting ended in chaos, with me as the greatest voice of resistance.
Sometimes raising your voice helps you get what you want.
I am telling you that if it wasn't for you and Uncle Yokana, I would have stayed docile.
I am proud of you. So what is next?
I am here just congratulating myself. I will think of the next step tomorrow. Today is for celebration.
I get it.
Why don't you order for your whiskey? We need to toast to this.
Rita, come over here.
I showed them that I am not a joking subject and they had to agree.
So Denzo, there is a small request I want to make. A favor that I want from you.
A favor from me?
I don't know whether you stopped to ask yourself why I was doing everything to help you.
Not really.
Well, it was on behalf of my friend Jackson. You really need to be considerate with him because much as he was your father's friend, Tom and Judith are ready to throw him out to those hyenas at the earliest opportunity.
Hyenas? I'll think about it.
Please do. And know that I will be willing to pay if it is what it will take to help my friend protect his property.
You will pay? Never mind. I will do everything in my power to help you the same way you helped me.
Damali, won't you even get up to eat? When are you going to stop crying? At least take this tea that I've brought you.
I don't want to eat anything. I just want to die.
No, Damali. People have been through such challenges and they have come out triumphant.
So you're saying that I should go get married and that I'll come out triumphant? How come you have not been triumphant since you got married?
I didn't mean that. I'm saying that we'll find a solution somehow. for now. Get up and eat some food.
I even fear to go out of the house, Mother.
No, Damali. Look at the problems I've gone through. But I always get out of the house.
I can't. I have failed.
Okay, well, let me help you sit up.
I don't want to sit up. I just want to die.
But Damali. Okay, eat for my sake. You know I'm doing everything to help you.
Really?
Of course.
But that doesn't seem like it. You've even failed to report the matter to police. I think you are now agreeing with Dad.
Sure. How can you even say that, my child?
So why are you coaxing me to eat instead of going somewhere to get help for me if you really love me?
I'm doing my best, Damali.
I doubt that. Too bad I will not go to school again. Even my own mother has failed me.
Saying that hurts me very much, Damali. But soon you'll see that I've been working behind the scenes to help you.
I doubt that. No one fights for me. My classmates laugh at me. My father wants to marry me off, and my mother is doing nothing to help me.
So Nana and Solomon aren't home yet?
Not yet, Judith.
What about the maid?
I sent her to the shop to buy me airtime.
It's really dark. It's not safe for females to walk alone at this time of the night, especially in your neighborhood.
We have a new kiosk just behind our house.
Okay. Anyway, I have something that I want us to discuss now that we are co-administrators.
But it is so late in the night. Did you have to come this late?
Yes. I want this to be done first thing tomorrow.
So what is it that is so urgent?
I want us to start implementing your late father's wishes.
I am listening.
Your father wanted a sugarcane plantation.
Mm-hmm.
I want us to evict Jackson, raise his building, and then bring a tractor.
And why must it be done tomorrow?
Because I have noticed that Jackson has bought roofing material. If he puts it on, it will make evicting him even much harder.
Anyway, I don't agree with your plan.
And why is that?
Because Jackson has told us time and again that my late father gave him that land.
But Denzo, I'm surprised that you have chosen to believe Jackson over us, your late father's family.
Jackson had proof. How did he stay so long yet my father did nothing to remove him all those years?
I ask myself the same question. Why didn't Guma remove him years ago?
Maybe Guma liked him. Maybe he didn't grant him the land. And the way Jackson speaks to me is not the way you hear him speak.
He is a serpent, that's why. He will do anything to steal that land from us.
That's where you and I differ.
You are not even here, Denzo. You came out of the blue while we're all grieving.
Did I choose the circumstances under which I was born?
I'm not talking about that. I'm saying you can't arrive out of the blue and claim Jackson is a friend and a saint. That man is a cunning beast.
Beast?
Hey.
Well, maybe he thinks you are all hyenas the way you have cast him out. Maybe he and I have a lot to share, since all I have got since I have been here is a cold shoulder. You have not once made me welcome.
Because you sneaked up on us and want to side with the people who are Guma's enemies.
That's rubbish and you know it.
I know that one day Jackson will just wake up to find his building gone.
We'll see about that, Judith. Because nobody is evicting Jackson unless I say so.
Oh my God! Everyone should write a will. Guma's family is tearing apart.
Where do you see that family business in 5 years' time?
You're talking about 5 years. I think that family business will not live to see the next 2 years.
But Judith is a land woman. Why is she being that timid?
My dear, being without a will does not know education. Whether you're educated or not, you will have a problem administering someone's property without a will, because everyone around you will have their own interests.
The bottom line is that if you want to leave your family members in peace, write a will.
Yeah, time gives the best answer to every situation. Let us wait and see how the family will end up. But I think Guma's regretting wherever he is for not writing a will.
Talking about regret, do you think that Deo will regret giving his daughter in marriage because of money?
Deo? Never. I'm very sure that when Damali gets problems in her marriage, he will blame Peace for not teaching the daughter. He will not blame himself at all.
According to you, is it the responsibility of mothers alone to bring up their children responsibly?
Some people think so. But you know, children who are raised by only one parent, be it the mother or the father alone, will grow up missing something in life.
You know, the way I look at things, it seems Peace has also surrendered and given up fighting for Damali.
What else do you think that woman should do that she has not done? Peace is tired.
Yeah. Well, some of our listeners do not think that Peace should give up that easily. Again, Roth Harriet of Pakwach School says that Rock Point, thanks for educative program. I advise Mama Damali to report the husband to police because he wants to deny her right to education.
Well, thanks, Harriet. But remember now that they're in a crisis. Deo has already spent part of the bride price, and if they refuse to give Damali in marriage to Nelson, the Konakis will demand their things back.
Apart from going to the police, do you think she has any other option?
I don't know, but something should be done to avoid Damali getting married.
You know, I feel sorry for Damali because the father is just pushing her to the risk of contracting HIV, pregnancy, and even death due to pregnancy-related problems.
Oh, our listeners, we want help from you. What do you think should be done to help Damali?
Write to us and let us know. Send your letters to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala.
Or drop your letter at this radio station.
You could send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256.
We have a new email address where you can reach us, rockpoint256uganda@gmail.com. You can also join us on Facebook or Twitter and leave a comment or a message.
Yeah. Now, what do you think about parents like Steve who are bothering other parents like Mama Prisca to take back their children to school, yet they feel they're not getting any fruits from it?
We're leaving that question for you to answer. Please write to us and let us know what you think about parents who keep pushing other parents to take their children to school.
And for those who are listening in for the first time, we would like to inform you that we offer free telephone counseling. So if you need counseling or information concerning early marriage, community involvement in the education of children, the legal way of inheriting property or how to write a will, youth participation in politics, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or any other health issues, please call our toll-free hotline on 0800 200 600, or you can also visit a health facility, school, or local leader near you.
And remember that we are running 2 programs each week, so listen out for when the next exciting episode will be running.
Rock Point 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, with support from the Democratic Governance Facility,
New Heights, with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission, and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID.
and from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, change is you, change is us.
Hey, now that my brother is dead, I can take over his riches. After all, I'm his only brother and all his children are just girls. I see myself driving his car, wearing that chicken suit of his, sleeping in that Mazongoto bed. Everyone will say, I have arrived. It's my turn to pay that widow back for always treating me with disregard. She will have to lick my feet.
Primitive speculation. No one has a right to take over the property of the deceased unless as provided in a valid will. Remember, a will that excludes the widows and the orphans can be challenged in the courts of law.
This message is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, with support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF.
Rock Point 256. Welcome to